Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The next topic is power management. We are looking now at how mobile devices in wireless LAN can conserve or save the power. As we know, as we have discussed in class, mobile devices have a big challenge, which is to save as much power as they can. They have to be very wise, efficient in the use of energy. So we are looking at how these mobile devices can come up with mechanisms in wireless LANs to save power. As you saw in the frame earlier, in the Mac frame, there is a field called for the power management. And we said that if that field is set, it means the power management feature in the mobile, in the host is active. So what does the power management do? How does power management help the device to save power? In this mechanism, we have wireless stations. They will sleep for most of the time, okay, and only be woken up when they have a frame to receive, okay? This is one thing. So when they don't have anything to send or receive, the stations will be in a sleep mode. So in this sleep mode, they can switch off mechanisms that are not needed, and by this they will save power. And then when the access point or the other device has something to send, it will send them a beacon frame which will tell them that there is something waiting for them on the other side. And then when the device wakes up, it will request that frame. Okay, but we'll see it in detail now. So the general idea is that a station will indicate in its transmitted frame to the access point that it will sleep after this frame transmission. Okay, so the station, when it sends the packet, okay, when it sends the packet, so this is your access point and this is your mobile station. So the mobile station, when it sends the packet, it will have the power management field, okay? Power management field will be set to 1. This means that this device will now, after sending this frame, this device is going to go to sleep. Okay, that's what it means. And then the station will go to sleep. Okay, and in the meantime, if there is a frame to be sent to it, then the access point, if the access point has a frame to send to the mobile device, it will store it. Okay, the access point will store the frame. It will be buffered at the access point. So it will not send it to the station directly because the station is sleeping. It will buffer it. It will save it. Okay, and then we spoke about beacon frames in class. We spoke about how there are these control frames that are generated at specific time intervals. So these beacon frames are generated by the access point, right? And the access point will inform the mobile station through these beacon frames. These are very small frames, very small in size. And it will inform the mobile station that there is a frame waiting for you with me. Okay, there is a frame waiting for you with me. And this mobile station, it will wake up every now and then to listen to the beacons. Okay, so for example, if the access point sends this beacon every, let's say, 100 milliseconds, after every 100 milliseconds, this mobile will wake up after every 100 milliseconds and get the beacon frame. So it will know from this beacon whether there is something there. And in this beacon, if there is something waiting, the beacon will have the information here. So when it receives the beacon, it will know that, okay, I have something waiting at the access point. And then it sends a PowerSave pull request frame to the access point. So the mobile will now communicate to the access point saying, I need the frame now. Can you please send it to me? And then the access point, and the name of this message is PowerSave pull request, right? So because this mobile is polling the access point for information, okay? So now the access point will then send the buffered frame to the station, okay? The station then receives the frame, processes it, and then goes back to sleep again, right? So this is the power management scheme in the 802.11 wireless LANs.